because it all goes for Christian education. Thank you so much.
Some of you remember that song. We like to sing that in Sabbath school sometimes, don't we? You have a good week this week? Yeah? Oh, very good. Something happened to me this week that reminded me of something that happened a few years ago. And I told the story back then, but maybe some of you weren't here, or you don't remember it, so I thought I would tell it again. I drove 2 hours away to West Virginia to visit my brother and sister-in-law and their family for Christmas. I just drove up for the day. We had a good time, all being together and talking, having some good food, and then it was starting to get later, and I said, well, I have to drive home, so I better get going. And my brother said, oh, kids, help Aunt Linda get her stuff out to the car. So I grabbed my keys from my purse, put my coat on, went out to the car, opened the trunk so they could help me put things back in there. They were sending some food home. And so, oh, that's very good. This is nice. And I popped back into the house and said goodbye to everybody, went back out, got in the car, drove home. I got out, went to get the stuff out of the trunk, and then I said, okay, where's my house key in my purse? Well, my purse wasn't in the car. My purse was all the way back at my brother and sister-in-law's house in West Virginia, 2 hours away. And it was late at night. I looked, my neighbors' lights were out around me. They were all in bed. What am I going to do? Well, I had a blanket in the trunk. I keep a blanket in the car in the wintertime. So I got the blanket out, and I got in my car, and I wrapped up, and I said, I guess I'm sleeping in the car tonight. And it was hard to sleep, because it was starting to get a little chilly, but I couldn't turn the car back on, because I didn't want to use up the gas, plus I didn't want to wake my neighbors up with the car running. So I prayed, just asked the Lord to give me a good night, and I couldn't call anybody because my cell phone was in my purse in West Virginia. I couldn't get more gas to go back to West Virginia because I didn't have money for my purse or credit cards. So I said, well, I'll just make the best of it. And so I slept a little bit, and then I woke up and it was cold, but I heard my gas furnace going and the exhaust is there in the driveway. So I got out and stood by the exhaust with my back to it, tried to get warmed up a little bit, then got back in the car and wrapped up in my blanket. Oh. Pretty soon, finally, I could see a little bit of sun starting to come up. And I saw the raccoons go back up the tree in the yard behind me. And I said, well, okay, good. It's daylight. But what am I going to do? My neighbors aren't up yet. Oh, but McDonald's is open. So I went to McDonald's so I could use the restroom. But, I didn't have any money to get any juice or anything. So I got back to my car because I had just about drunk all my water. And then I remembered one of my nieces had given me a tray of dried fruit for Christmas. No one had ever given me dried fruit before for Christmas, and they haven't since. But that was good. I got into the trunk, and I opened up the dried fruit and said a blessing over that, and it tasted really good. So then I said, well, maybe my neighbor's up now. I saw a light, so I got and I knocked, and I knocked, and I knocked, but nobody came to the door. Okay, so then I drove over to the mall at Prince George's. I said, well, they should be open now. And I had a little emergency kit with me that I usually take with me in the wintertime. I had toothbrush and toothpaste. So I was able to go into the restrooms there and wash my face and brush my teeth. But then I was just walking around. And I thought, well, what if somebody stops me and asks me, why don't I have a purse? Or who am I? Or what am I doing? I have no driver's license. I have no anything. I don't have any money. So I just tried to look as like I was just walking. I didn't go into any stores, so I just kept walking like I was there for my exercise, and that's why I didn't have a purse. I was just walking. But sometimes people will look at me and I say, whoa. Then I said, well, it's kind of getting later in the morning. Maybe I can go to my prayer partner's house, and maybe she's up and she'll let me in to use the phone. So I drove to my prayer partner's house and knocked on the door, and bless her heart, she was still in her bathrobe, but she opened the door and let me in. I said, oh, could I please use your telephone to call West Virginia? I'll give you the money once I get some money again. Don't worry about it. So I called, and I got my sister-in-law. I said, is there a black purse in your living room? And she looked, she said, yeah, I thought it belonged to one of the girls. I said, it's mine. And I can't get into my house, and I can't go anywhere, and I can't get anything to eat, and I can't call anybody. I'm using somebody else's phone. Is there any way you'd have time to bring my purse to me today? And they said, sure. But we haven't even eaten breakfast yet or gotten cleaned up. And it's a 2-hour trip, so it'll be 3 or 4 hours before we get there. That's okay. Thank you very much. So my prayer partner said, oh, you can take a shower here, but I didn't have any clean clothes to transfer into, so I said, oh, that's okay. So I said, I'll just go back to the mall, and I'll just walk and sit and watch people go by. And it really made me think about what it must be like, because there are some people who lose their job or they get sick and they don't have the money to do anything. And sometimes they have to live in their cars for a while. And so I thanked God for letting me have that experience so that I could remember what it was like not to have any warm place to go into where I could buy anything, so you can't stay in there too long if you're not going to buy anything. And to be walking around with no identification, no money, no anything. And I thanked God and said, please help me to remember this, so that when I come upon people who don't seem to have anything, that I remember to share, because I remember just a little bit about what that was like. Have you ever heard the expression, the glass is half full, or the glass is half empty? That's what they used to talk about people. What do you think if a person seems to be pleasant and happy and they try to see the good things, do you think their glass is called half full or half empty? What do you think? Which one? Half empty means, oh, things are going down and it's already halfway there. So that they usually use that term to refer to people who go around always thinking about what can go wrong, kind of the sad things in life. And they say it's half full if it's a person who's usually upbeat and looking for the good things. But I heard an expression a few weeks ago that I liked. It said, doesn't matter whether your glass is half full or half empty. Be thankful you have a glass, and be thankful there's something in it. And so I am thankful, no matter what, that if I have a glass, there's something in it. God is so good to each one of us, isn't he? Amen. Yes. And I hope it helps us to remember to share when we can with others too. Who would like to